Well, it is January 1st of 2026. And for for 2026, for the first video of 2026, we gotta talk about my top 10 toy grails that I picked up in 2025. So, going ahead and just getting what this top 10 is out of the way. Basically, this is my new yearly tradition of I like to pick up toy grails throughout each year of toys I really wanted since I was younger. Or toys that I wanted for, say 4 years or more. Like, say, one of the rules to qualify as a toy grail is it has to at least been around, and I have to have at least wanted it for over 4 years. I think that's a very reasonable response for, wanting a toy. So anything that's like modern that hasn't been around for that long, say like not Legacy, Age of the Primes Megatronus, even though I really want that, that would not be considered a toy grail yet. And I have to have at least really wanted it for a while too. And to also be considered on this top 10, these toy grails, they have to be toys. They can't be, toys to life. So, shout out right off the bat to a lot of the Skylanders I picked up, because even though they are toys to life, I don't really consider them toys. Skylanders is a gray area. But before we get on to the honorable mentions, I'd like to give a shout out to Time Buster Toys from Detroit, Michigan, because thanks to a Christmas gift from my father, which is gonna be on the top 10. I think it's cool that my Christmas gift was not only brand new, but was from 2004, and came from these guys, clear up in Detroit. And looking at their Facebook page, they got a bunch of cool stuff in there. So they ain't sponsored. I'd be happy if they want to sponsor me. Hey, let me review some of your toys, guys. But they ain't sponsored, but I wanted to shout these guys out because their page is cool as hell, and they helped with one of the toy girls I really wanted since 2005, 2004. But yeah, Time Buster Toys. And one last shout out goes to Pringles for the Mexican street corn Pringles, because goddamn, these are pretty damn good. Now, going on with the honorable mentions now, there's a total of 8 honorable mentions here for my top 10 toy grill pickups. And, none of these is in any particular order, but let's start with Jason Momoa, because I'm pretty sure he's the second toy grill I picked up this year. Actually, I'm pretty sure he's the first, because we'll mention the technicality for the second when we get into the actual top 10. But, the Mattel DC Multiverse Batman v Superman Jason Momoa Aquaman. I really like that figure. It's pretty cool. It's an old Mattel DC Multiverse, though, so it's not the best, but it's cool. Transformers '07 Deluxe Jazz. I really like it a lot, but it's a little scratched up. It's a tad bit of a beater, and it's cool. It's not enough to, make me not fucking like the toy, though. And I like the Pontiac Solstice, and I really wanted this figure. I'd be happier if it was a silver one, but I still like it a lot, because another rule that I forgot to mention is if it's still the same character and the same toy, I would include repaints. And, well, let's go ahead and get into the honorable mention here also for another rule is this Luminar Umduli from the Clone Wars. I really like this a lot, but the other exception is I do include knockoffs of official toys as long as there's nothing drastic. And this is a KO. This is a KO of Luminar Umduli, but it's a good KO, and it's literally the same. What isn't a KO for an honorable mention, and this would be number 11 on the top 10, is this Energy J. I've always wanted the Energy Ninjas since, I'm pretty sure, 2012? 2011. It doesn't matter. It didn't matter to me which one it was. And this is official. This one's official. I guess this goes for about $75 to like near $200. I'm not bragging, but this was $5 for the official. So yeah. But that's why it's number 11. I was split to put this number 10, but there's a different number 10 on the top 10. But the Jada Toys reissue of the R34 from Too Fast, Too Furious. Very happy with that. TVC Boba Fett for this reissue. That's another rule. I also include reissues if there ain't nothing drastic. I like this mold, but I don't feel like it's top 10 material. Just like with the reveal of the Shield Hot Rod. I like that figure, but I don't feel like it's worth top 10 material, especially with everything else that's on the top 10. And last up is the Marvel Legends Rescue Armor Endgame Pepper Potts. Really like that figure. And it surprised me when I got this toy grail in my collection, because that figure, and I remember everything, all the hype for Endgame like it was yesterday. That figure is 6, if not going on 7 years old now. Holy shit. Time went by fast. Yeah. But yeah, let's go on to the top 10 now. Number 10 is the McFarlane Toys Thomas Wayne Batman. This is the first version. This isn't the reissue. This is the original. I very much like this figure. I know enough of Thomas Wayne Batman to know that he is basically if Batman was the Punisher. I like the story with Thomas Wayne Batman, and I think it's cool as hell. And I like it a lot. And it would have been higher on my top 10, but, well, there's 9 more that I like even more. But I think it's cool, and I think it's very nice. Mine has a QC, though, but I could fix that with a little bit of super glue if I want, but I'm not. Yeah, number 10 is Thomas Wayne Batman for McFarlane. Number 9 is the reissue from, I think, 2020 of the TVC Clone Wars Kenobi for General Kenobi. Yeah. I really like this figure a lot, too. But, just like what I said with Thomas Wayne Batman, there is 8 more that I like even more. And, well, my reasoning for why I like this figure so much is because I wanted it since, I'm pretty sure since 2013. Because this video, I don't know if the channel and the creator is even still around. I tried finding the original video that I've seen this in, but there was like some guy, he was like showcasing his Star Wars collection, and he was showcasing at one point, and it was one of them old school videos, right, where it's like your figures was just on the floor and stuff too. He was showing the TVC Ahsoka, the original Anakin that's not from the Ahsoka series, and this General Kenobi. And he was also showing a Clone Wars Cad Bane, because he was like super confused. He's like, I don't know if this is live action, but this looks pretty realistic, so I'm including it. I really like these figures. And after seeing that video, I really wanted all of the TVC, Clone Wars characters. I want the TVC Clone Wars Cad Bane now, too. But, yeah, just that video, it's just, it made me laugh. And it's because of that video why I really wanted this. And I'm pretty happy to have this. Yeah, I'm pretty happy to have this, and we'll talk more about this figure also when we talk about another toy grail on this top 10. Number 8 is going to really piss off a lot of people when it comes to, why is this number fucking 8? But why is General Kenobi and Thomas Wayne Batman fucking 10-9? Well, because of the story. Rebels Captain Rex, aka Old Man Rex, from the Rebels toy line. Yes, this is a 5 POA fucking piece of shit. But the story behind why I wanted it so long is wholesome, and I'm gonna tell it really quick. Me and a former friend, there used to be a place where we used to live back in 2016, 2015. Might have been even like early 2017, where they had a Old Man Rex that shelf warmed constantly. Well, we saw that thing there for like over a year, and we kept joking about it. It's like, man, oh, if only this wasn't 5 POA, and I don't know, dude, this looks pretty cool though. It's like, yeah, but it's 5 POA. It's like, I don't know. And well, it shelved warm for about a year. And so I was getting ready to move, and one of the last things I wanted to do was pick up that Rex. At that point, I didn't give a shit if it was 5 POA or not. Because, it's Old Man Rex. Well, I went there to buy it, and it was no longer there. It was no longer there. And ever since that day, I was pissed, man. Well, recently this year, at the flea market I like to go to a lot, there's a vendor there. He was selling a bunch of pre-owned Star Wars figures and stuff. Some missing a lot of accessories. Others, I'm happy that this had at least the helmet DC-15s or 17s. I don't fucking care about. But he had this. And I called that former friend because we were still friends at that time. I was like, bro, guess what I found? He's like, who? He's like, what? It's like, Old Man Rex. He's like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, Old Man Rex. He's like, bro, really? I was like, yeah, dude, I found Old Man Rex. He's like, really? He's like, yep, found at the flea market, man. He's in pretty good shape, too. He's like, oh, bro, sick. He's like, yeah, finally, what is it, near 10 years now, I finally have Old Man Rex in my collection. That's why Old Man Rex is number 8, is because of the story. It's because of the story, and I love Old Man Rex. I like this figure, too. TVC, though, get on the ball. We need a proper Old Man Rex. But yeah, number 8, Old Man Rex. Remember that technicality during the honorable mentions I mentioned for technically being number 1? Well, this is the Bumblebee. This is Cyberfire Dark of the Moon Bumblebee. And the reason why this is a technicality is because when I got it in my collection, I got it for basically right at the end of 2025. Not 2025, 2024. But since it was right at the end of 2024, I consider this my first Toy Grail of 2025. And this figure has a sweet, wholesome meaning to me also because I wanted this since 2011, 2012. I actually remember seeing it, and I could have gotten it for like fucking 50 cents on clearance. I'm not even joking. At this place because nobody was buying them. And today I went in, and what did I choose to get instead of this? Well, one of the good options was Dark of the Moon Sideswipe. The other one was Dark of the Moon Nitro Bumblebee, which I didn't really care for too much. And then I could have chose this along with Laserbeak. I could have chose Laserbeak, but you know what I chose? Fucking Deluxe Mud Flap. Which, I don't think that figure is as good as what everybody bitches it is, being garbage. Or, that's a fucking confusing sentence. No, I don't think that figure is as bad as what everybody bitches is about being garbage. I think it's okay at best, but I should have grabbed this, or at least Laserbeak. Well, cut forward to basically the beginning of 2025, the end of 2024. I went into a pawn shop, and my uncle, he gifted me, I think it was $10. Yeah, my uncle gifted me $10. He's like, hey, for Christmas, go get you whatever you want. And so I was like, all right. And this pawn shop, I like it. It's cool, but there's not too many cool shit in there. They overpriced the hell out of a lot of shit there. But I went to a beater box, a die-cast. Like die-cast cars and shit that are like completely rusted, scratched up to hell and back. And I got to the bottom of it. I found this in that box, transformed. There was only a little bit of scratch on the side right there, but that's nothing. Because this was brand new. It was in vehicle mode, and when I took it out of the box, I quickly transformed it. I was like, yo, this is intact. And for bigger toys that was in that box, they wanted 50 cents. For smaller toys like the die-cast, only 25 cents. Well, I went up there. I was like, hey, I found this in the beater box. He's like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, I found it in the beater box. I got 50 cents here. He's like, all right. He's like, all right. And, well, I got it for 50 cents, too. So, not only was this a toy girl I wanted for, I think, damn near 10, 12 years ago? Maybe 13 years ago now? Because that was 2011 when this thing first came out. But this was also a gift from my uncle. It was also poetic, too, because I could have gotten it for 50 cents back then, but I got it for 50 cents basically this year. So, yeah, it makes me very happy. And, yeah, I like it a lot. That's why, and it's number 8. Not number 8. It's what, 10, 9, 8? It's number 7. But now number 6 is the RID Transformers Prime. I think it's a concept design for Ultra Magnus, because I got the official TV show design, which is the remode of Optimus. Which, by the way, his one accessory, it's with the official one. It is with, well, they're both officials, but it's with the actual proper on-screen design. But I'm actually shocked with how happy this made me. Because the former friend I mentioned with the Old Man Captain Rex for that story, he got me this as a, hey, you built my Flame Toys Optimus for me. I told him, it's like, he's like, alright, I'll get you the same kit. And I put him on the spot. I was like, hey bro, you wanna just get this for $15 for me, new in box for me, as a thank you instead of that kit? And he's like, oh, let me see, yeah. I was like, thanks bro. And yeah, it makes me happy, because when I played with it too, it shocked me, because I wanted this since I first started watching Transformers Prime. I was looking at the toys, because it was right around 2017, 2018. So I wanted this for a good while. And suffice to say, it makes me very happy. And I feel like it's worthy of being number 6. But number 5, though it's a little damaged, and I'm going to have to touch up the paint a little bit, I wanted it since I saw Thew Adams' video on it years and years ago. What is number 5? I think it's, I can't remember. Is it Generations? Is it 30th anniversary? I can't remember offhand. But it's Warpath. It is Generations Warpath. He has a Legacy Bulkhead accessory. But yeah, it is Warpath. I like this thing a lot. The only thing it's missing is the accessory. That's broken a little bit. I don't care. The treads need touched up with paint. Whoever had this definitely liked it, but they also took care of it enough to where it wasn't battered and beaten. Yeah, I really wanted this for a long, long time, because the only Warpath I had was Kingdom one, and that's good. I liked it. I gave it to that former friend, though, because, well, once I got this, it's like, I got no fucking use for the Kingdom one now. Because, I'm just gonna say it with this Warpath as an example. Transformers, I am so tired of G1, 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 G1. I'm also so tired of Bayverse. And so, I've been going back and I've been collecting a lot of the older Transformers I really wanted that are toy grails, and even ones that are not toy grails. Because of just the fact that it's all G1, 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 or Bayverse, or basically live action. And another reason why I don't really collect that much modern Transformers figures either, unless they're gifted to me, is because of the price. Like a Voyager, right? A Voyager is basically $50 fucking now. No, I'm good. Not unless it's one that I really want. Like, say, what is it? Age of the Primes Brawl? That's it. That's probably it. I'm good. But I like this era because this is a cool design. This is a cool design to where it's like it's still faithful with the Warpath. You know it's Warpath. But there's like some elements of G.I. Joe for the design. It's so badass and awesome. There's actually wheels in the treads too. Yeah, there's wheels in the treads, something that Kingdom didn't even have for its Warpath. I like this a lot. And the articulation too for like the 2010s, like early 2010s, late 2020s, not late 2010s, but early 2010s, late 2000s, is so good. And I just like this a lot. And again, Thew Adams' video, too. Really like the Thew Adams' video on it. Yeah, I'm just very happy to have this. I'm very happy that's number 5 on this top 10 toy grails of 2025 so far. For number 4, a lot of people are probably going to be like, why the fuck is this figure even not an honorable mention, but it's clear up to be a number 4. Well, at one point, this would have been number 3, so, Yeah. Little battle damaged, but I don't mind. I got, along with new in box for the Rescue Armor Pepper Pots, I got this for $5 too. Yeah. It's the Spider-Man Homecoming, I think it was. Yeah, the Homecoming Build-A-Figure Vulture Jetpack, Wing Pack, fucking Homecoming Marvel Legends Wave Tombstone. Marvel Legends Bet Pack. That could be a super villain. Bet Pack. You know what? That's now super villain. I'm creating Bet Pack. Creating that for my Spider-Man fanfiction. But yeah, it's the Marvel Legends Tombstone from Spider-Man Homecoming Wave. Yeah. I wanted this since 2018. Late 2017, whatever. Because I remember going into Walmart, seeing the Marvel Legends, and there was only a few that looked cool. There was Tombstone was the one I wanted the most. There was the Old Man Logan from the comics I really wanted. Then there was like Gwenpool, and then the rest was just ass. I didn't care. And at the time, I wasn't collecting Marvel Legends and shit. In fact, the only thing I was collecting was a Mega Man. But I saw this, I was like, man, that's so cool. And once I seen it, I kind of just, it's one of them things I really wanted. And even though I have the Retro Card Wave Tombstone, which is arguably a better figure to certain extents, I also really like this one a lot too, because there's not that many toys of Tombstone. And like, I need to touch up the paint a little bit on this one. Again, he's battle scarred a little bit. But, I mean, I also chalked it up to a QC for Marvel Legends, because there's so many QCs also. So many for Marvel Legends from Hasbro. But yeah, I wanted this thing since 2018, and I'm very happy. Like, I like the face on this. It's not the exact gray as the Retro Card Wave, but I like the face. I remember, what made me want it even more not long after I seen it in Walmart years and years ago was I watched Shartimus Prime's video on it. It was pretty cool. And then when I was about ready to cave in and pick it up, it was no longer there. Of fucking course. But yeah, because I'm a Spider-Man guy, man. I love Spider-Man. I'm debating on picking up the Retro Card Wave Mysterio, too. But I'm a Spider-Man collector. I'm a Spider-Man guy. And I've been wanting some more rogues. And even though I like my Retro Card Wave Tombstone, I wanted one that wasn't just in a suit. And this is the one I wanted way more. And I'm very happy to find it. And this is one of the ones that doesn't even go for that much either for Marvel Legends. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool figure. But yeah, here's number 4. Number 3 is a Christmas gift from my father. It's what came from Time Buster Toys, clear from Detroit. It is brand new. It is Transformers Energon Deluxe Starscream. All the accessories besides maybe the Energon bit, which I don't care. Brand new. There's only like one little tiny complaint I have for a little tiny scuff right there, but I don't even think that's from like a previous owner. I think that's just like that from Hasbro. Because this thing, you can see this has been well taken care of since 2004. Yeah, dude, once I got it on Christmas night from my daddy, I fucking transformed it. I'm gonna say now, it's a fun toy, but there's one fucking part of the transformation that pisses me off and scares me. And that's with like the arms where you have to feed it through the back. I mean, that might have been because of that, because that was hard, but I just chalked that up to a QC from Hasbro, because Hasbro was never perfect even in 2004. But yeah, this makes me so happy. I wanted this since 2004. There's actually a lot of Transformers Energon I wanted since 2004. But this is number 3. This would have been number 2 if not for a different figure being number 2. But so much of this makes me happy because when I was younger, I got gifted the one DVD from 2004 Transformers Energon that had fucking Energon Megatron on the box art, which looked so awesome. And it had like 3 or 5 episodes. Starscream fighting Optimus. I fucking fucked with that battle so hard. So much of it, just I loved. And yeah, so Teenage Mutant Energon is like the worst fucking show from the Unicron trilogy. I don't give a shit. Because I thought Starscream was badass, dude. I love this figure. I like that it has a fucking berserk great sword. Oh my god. I like his overall stance and design. I like his character, even if it is a little, fucking flanderized compared to Armada Starscream. But I love this so much. I love that this was brand new from 2004. It came from Detroit, Michigan. It came from actual toy collectors, too, which is even more awesome. It was a gift from my father. This makes me so happy. And I like Starscream. He's not my favorite Transformers character, but he's one of my top 10 favorites. And yeah, I just think this is an awesome figure, and it still holds up to this day, man. But that's number 3, Energon Starscream. Number 2, though, is definitely gonna be like, why the fuck is this even number 2? Standing up, camera's gonna be a little shaky a little bit. I ain't gonna talk too much about number 2, but number 2 is the LEGO Star Wars Build-A-Figure Kylo Ren. I wanted this figure since 2015, 2016, and yeah, it makes me very happy, because I remember being at a birthday party when I was younger, when this first was released, and I saw a friend getting it for their birthday. I was like, man, I really wish I had that. That looks cool as hell, and I wanted it ever since that day. Well, for my birthday this year, my one friend that's a vendor at the flea market, he's like, hey, I got a Lego set for you for your birthday. I don't know if it's all in there or not, but you can have it, bro. I was like, really? Sweet. What was it? The box was damaged, but it was all in there. It was this. He didn't even know that I wanted this since basically 10 years now. But oh my god, I am so happy with it. It is so fun. It is so cool. And it makes me so, so happy. Because it's one of them things where it's like it was a gift from somebody that's awesome. It was also poetic, too, because it's something I really wanted. And now I wanted it, and it was for my birthday. And it was a surprise, too. So it makes me so happy. It makes me very, very happy. And yeah, it is definitely worthy of number 2 for this year. Before we go into number 1... not sponsored, but we got to shout out Pringles again for the chili cheese fries flavored Pringles, because goddamn, these are pretty fucking good. But number 1 is a toy girl I wanted since 2014, 2015. It is the original Walgreens exclusive Agent Venom. And let's get the obvious thing out of the way now. Why the fuck would you make a toy exclusive to Walgreens? I don't question it. Yeah, I wanted this since 2014, 2015, because, just like with the, Obi-Wan, this is where the Obi-Wan actually circles back in, like, a few different ways for this story. Let's see, there's a different YouTuber. I tried finding the YouTuber's channel. I don't remember who the channel is. I know what the channel is, but I don't remember the, handle of the channel. But it was I think it was a Filipino dude. Like, he was a Filipino-American. He did some random reviews, like on a Batman the Brave and the Bold set. Some Disney Star Wars Cars sets. A lot of Star Wars. I guess his family was like, a Coca-Cola lineage of a family. Pretty cool guy. But I remember seeing his video back in the day when he first found Agent Venom, because this figure was like super fucking hard to find. And he found it. He was so happy in his video. It wasn't a long video or anything like that. It's like, guys, I found Agent Venom or something like that. And bro was super happy. It's like when I saw it, I was like, bro, this looks so awesome. It looks like Venom if Venom was the Punisher. And I wanted it ever since that day. Well, cut to this year, same day that I grabbed the Obi-Wan, the General Kenobi reissue. Went into an antique mall, and I was talking to a friend there, and I was looking at his stuff. And he was selling a bunch of different toys, and I saw the Marvel Legends Agent Venom there. I saw this, like, holy shit, dude! Holy shit! I asked him, hey, how much would you want for this? Because for how he sells stuff, He's cool. I like him. But the one thing I do not agree with for sales tactic is going off of, like, after party prices. And especially going off of the most expensive price you can find. I don't like it. I think it's a scummy tactic. I think it's fucking unfair. But he's like, well, right now I see for the most expensive one new in box is $50 and it's missing one accessory. This has all the accessories. I'll sell it to you for $50. Which for a toy grail for Order Marvel Legends, that was a Walgreens exclusive, that was pretty fair. But, well, because I just got the General Kenobi earlier that day, well, I couldn't get it. To which, tying into that General Kenobi even further, I was like, hey, I got General Kenobi, bro, look. And before he even looked at the back of the box or anything, he immediately saw the front of it. He was like, you know that's a reissue, right? I was like, wait, really? He's like, yeah, that's the reissue. And so bro knows his toys. Bro knows his toys. He knows his collecting. But, well, I waited a week later. Went in there with my nana. I was praying it was still going to be there. I asked him, I was like, hey, is Marvel Legends Agent Venom still here? He's like, well, it's not over there now. So, oh, man. He's like, yeah, I put it right up front here because I had a feeling he was going to come back and pick it up. So I saved it just for you. And it's like, man, really? And that just made my day. Like I said, the sales tactic of going off of the aftermarket for prices, I think that's scummy, but you know, he's pretty cool and I don't mind. But it's very rare when I even see something I want to buy off him. But this makes me very happy because I wanted it since 2014. And what makes me even more happy is for Christmas, I showed it off in my Christmas haul for my Christmas gifts for Christmas. My Nana got me the Retro Card Wave Agent Venom. So not only did I get this on a good day with my Nana, I also got the Retro Card Wave Agent Venom too. So now I got both figures of Agent Venom from Hasbro. And yeah, it makes me very happy. But yeah, this is my top 10 toy grails for 2025. I'm pretty happy with it. There was a lot of toy grails I picked up this year. And yeah, I still have a lot more to pick up. And there's a few that I want to pick up for 2026 this year. Like, just to name 3 examples, let's see, I really want to pick up Energon Megatron. That's my fucking number 1 to pick up this year. Also, Johto Cast. I really want to pick up Johto Cast. Along with, what's another Star Wars one? Like, both Lego Commander Gree and the Clone Wars Commander Gree. There's a lot of toy grails I want to pick up this year. Another Transformers one also I'll mention really quick because, 30th anniversary Armada Starscream and animated Voyager Grimlock. So yeah, I want to pick them up also, but I don't know. 2025 though was a good year for toy grails, and depending on how good of a year for 2026 is for toy grails, in 2027 I'll probably do my top 10 overall pickups from the past few years. But till then, yeah. If y'all like this vid, like, comment, sub, all that jazz, and yeah. Not sponsored, but try 7-layer dip Pringles, because goddamn, they're pretty fucking good too.